it is Tanya, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another speed build. I'm very excited to share this build with you guys because this is my first build this season where I'm doing something in the winter, because where I live right now, we just finished Halloween. It's officially November, so Merry Christmas, everybody. So I really thought it would be fun to build something in the winter. I did not decorate this house in particular for Christmas or anything like that. It does have a couple of winter-inspired decorations on the interior, but I just really wanted a house where it happened to have already snowed. I know a lot of places in the United States and Canada already have had snow for a while this time of year. We're expecting snow where I live next weekend, so I thought it was only appropriate to build like a snowy build. Granted, the entire time you're seeing me build this, it's not snowy outside, but all the trees are dead. It's definitely winter in game. And I have Judith Ward living here because for whatever reason, lately she's been my tester sim quite a lot. I just throw her into random houses to test them out. And she's always so mad because this is Judith Ward, like this fancy, famous lady in this really ugly mansion in Del Valley. And I throw her into so many tiny homes. She's just like so done with me. But anyway, this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house that is coming in at around 65,000 simoleons. It also ends up having a garage that's detached a little later on, which is converted into a gym. You can convert it into whatever you want, but it's not like a super fancy gym. There's a couple pieces of equipment in there and then some like Christmas decorations off to the side that they haven't pulled into the main house to decorate with yet. I just thought it was like a nice storage place, and there's like a treadmill and weight machine out there. But I think I did that because I do too many art studios. I feel like every sim I have is an artist, and I wanted to do a gym this time. Actually, I could use some ideas for like rumpus room type rooms, like skill building rooms, because I feel like I always do the same things. I guess I could have done like not a pool table. We don't have those. What are they called? I can't think of what the foosball table. Yeah, that one. We could do that. And then once we get university, it looks like we are getting a ping pong table, which is super exciting. I'm sure I will get lots of use out of that. But anyway, I really like how the front of this house came out. This was something I started a few days ago and then I sort of scrapped, and then I returned to it today because I was like, I remember liking that, but I don't know why I was like, nah, and just stopped a couple days ago because I actually liked it looking back at it, and that just happens sometimes. You're just staring at it for so long, and you're like, oh, this doesn't look good, never mind. Then you come back to it, and you're like, oh, it's kind of cute. And I was looking forever for this door from Get Famous, and I really wanted to line it up so it wasn't going through the wall, but no matter what I did, it made the wall disappear. So I lined it up through the wall, and I put a bush to hide that extra piece of equipment hanging off of it. I thought it was kind of a cute idea. It's not functional as a garage, obviously, because we don't have functional cars anyway, but a car would not fit through there because it's too small, but I thought it was kind of a nice shed that, slide the door open. I put a window over there as well, and then I did put some of the ivy from vampires because I thought, dead plants made more sense because we are in winter in the game, and for whatever reason, all the different ivies and stuff that you put on the sides of the buildings stay green no matter what, which has always bothered me. And I think they should fix that. Same thing with flower boxes. I was going to add flower boxes to this house, but I forgot. But it's okay because it's in winter anyway, and they would have looked fake. So, they probably are fake flowers. Probably why it's doing that. But I don't know anyone that puts fake flowers in, like, window boxes in real life. I don't know. Who has window boxes? I haven't had them since I was a kid. My mom was so into making sure we had the cutest flowers. They weren't actually in the windows though. They were hung over our front porch. So we had a bunch of flower boxes there and they were really nice. But I used them a lot in The Sims under windows, and I don't think I've ever used them on fences. But here we are making the front very lush with greenery and then a dead bush. I picked a couple of those dead bushes around because I like using those a lot in other seasons, and so I figured I would put it there anyway so that it would be there in the other seasons, and also just having some dead stuff around screams winter to me. So yeah, I also think I cut out the footage of me adding the second floor because it took a lot of fiddling with the roof to do, because the roof pretty much covers the entire second floor, but we're able to fit 2 very small bedrooms up there, and I did play test them to make sure they worked. And the floor plan was a bit of a struggle as well, but we figured it out in the end. We have a small dining room, a fairly spacious kitchen, a decent-sized living room, a large closet downstairs because I was thinking I wasn't going to have room for dressers in the bedrooms upstairs, but there's actually a dresser in both rooms, thankfully, which is all thanks to the dresser that came with Realm of Magic, because it's one tile and it's so cute. And I also used the single bed from Realm of Magic in the child's bedroom. But here we are just adding some archways. These are from the most recent, no, not most recent. I feel like it was a couple updates ago. Maybe it was most recent. It was the Muslim-inspired update. I really, really love these archways. They're so nice. We got archways and windows and doors. I actually used one of those windows in this house as well. But here we are trying to figure out the kitchen. I did end up using these Parenthood counters with the black swatch on top and the orange on the bottom, and they're just so pretty. I really love the color scheme I went for in this house. It's mostly browns. It does have some pops of colors here and there, but it's really bright. It's not like a super neutral toned down build like I typically do. I feel like this is a very bright house and I kind of love it. Let me know what you guys think, because I've definitely been like neutral all the time lately and trying to get away from that. I've been working on quite a few builds that I'm excited to share. Some of them are like that. Some of them are a little bit more colorful. But this one, I was very happy with the color scheme. And of course, anytime I get to use the Parenthood counters, I'm like, yes. I actually just always want more counters, and I kind of doubt we're going to get any with Discover University, but I really hope we somehow do. But like, it also doesn't make sense for the theme. I mean, why would you need counters in university unless you're making full-on apartments, I guess? I have no idea. And then again, those are always like really cheap in the apartments that you would get on campus in real life. So I feel like they're just like, oh, the base game cheap ones are perfect for university, because they kind of are. But at the same time, I want more cabinets. I want more counters. I don't know what pack would give us more. Maybe if we got like a Generations themed thing, which I feel like we might not get because we already have Parenthood. I still want it though. But anyway, this kitchen is coming together. I also included the Roomba in this house. That's something I always forget exists in the game that came with cats and dogs, so you could have a little vacuum going around your house and cleaning stuff up. I also added food bowls in this house, so you have a cat or a dog. Actually, there's no litter box, so you can have a dog in this house. You can have a cat if you just added a litter box, but I made sure to add those in here, so you'll have something to clean up their messes with that little Roomba going around, which is super helpful. I never use that item in gameplay or in builds, so it was a nice thing to go ahead and grab. Let me know, like, do you guys use that item a lot in your gameplay? I feel like it's super useful. I used it a lot in my Cats and Dogs Let's Play back when that came out, but I haven't used it much since because I keep forgetting it exists. But anyway, this is the dining room. I decided to go ahead and use this table from Laundry Day Stuff. It fit in so well in this room. I think this is just such a cozy space. And I imagine there's only 2 or 3 Sims that live in this house anyway, so I thought all the like very small spaces in this house worked so nicely. That's why I called it Cozy Winter Home, because it's in the winter and it's cozy. I know. I'm very very creative with my naming sometimes. But I think we're going to be just adding this little china cabinet in here and maybe a rug by the back door. Maybe not, though. I think we just add a mirror and this coat rack and a rug. I was right. Wow. Sometimes I forget like little details like that, even though I built this, 10 minutes ago. Anyway, I also included laundry in this house. So at the top of the steps, there are a washer and a dryer, and then there is a laundry basket in each bedroom. So you can go ahead and do laundry. I think I might have saved this to the gallery with the laundry hampers full. So I apologize that if you download this house, you're probably going to get other Sims dirty laundry, but you can just do the laundry and it'll be fine. Yeah, right? That's how that works. But if you guys would like to download this house, it is on the Sims 4 gallery. If you search Gryphi or the hashtag MsGryphi, that information is also down below if you'd prefer to read it or download it off of the website. I have a link to the gallery website as well. But here we are working on the TV unit in the living room. I do this a lot, but I made the kind of TV unit with a bunch of cabinets from kitchen sets and also some shelves, and I really like the way this one worked out. It's against the staircase and I just thought it looked really cute. The asymmetry of it really made me happy because I really like asymmetry. But anyway, we're going to be adding a chair over here. I did use the matching set from Get Together. This is in the world of Windenburg, so I thought it was only appropriate to use some stuff from Get Together. It also just really fit the theme I was going for. I actually really like a lot of the furniture from this expansion pack, but it's one of the expansion packs that has never been a favorite of mine. I don't really like Get Together or Get to Work. Yeah. I think the Gets were ones that were not my favorite, but that's okay. Some of the packs I really, really enjoy, like Seasons. Yes, please. And I'm very excited to see what we have in the future as well. But the furniture in this pack is so nice. In the world, Windenburg is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. I love this world so much. You can do a lot here. I like to build like Tudor style houses, like modern houses in the middle of like the country. You can do all kinds of stuff on the island. I like modern houses there as well. I've done lots of tiny houses. I've also done like some like witchy style builds way before we got Realm of Magic in this world. Everything just looks so nice here. I love this world so much. And so yeah, that's my spiel on Get Together. The world is stunning. But anyway, this is the only bathroom in the house. There isn't one upstairs, which to me is kind of sad. I can't imagine having a 2-floor house and having the bedrooms upstairs and there being no bathroom up there, but it's directly down the steps. So if you're upstairs, you wake up in the middle of the night, you can go downstairs and the bathroom's right there. And then this I did, you'll see me testing with Judith Ward quite a few times, but this is something I was really excited about. I put this corner seat in the bedroom and put the bed tucked into it. It looks so cute and it's functional. I mean, you can't sit in the seat, but like you can still use the bed, and it's like a new bed frame or bed head for the bed. And then it makes it so it doesn't look so awkward in this space, because it was a very weird shaped room and I still wanted to have a double wide bed that you could fit 2 Sims in. So I was so happy that this worked out. So if you were ever wondering if that worked, it works. So yeah, I was just very, very happy with that room. So I don't really have much more to say about it other than that. I think it looks really cute. I love how like close together everything in this room is, and it's not super cluttered, but I feel like it feels that way because it's such a small space and I have a bunch of things hanging on the walls. So I think that's it for that room, and then we're gonna be heading on into the kids' room. And I was finishing up the kids' room thinking the build was done, and I was like, oh yeah, the garage. There's only a few items in there, and that's not because it was a last minute decision. It was like, I feel like it's very realistic when people have a garage that's not being used as a garage anymore and they're like slowly transitioning into something else. There's not a ton in there. So there's only a couple pieces of gym equipment and some junk. So it's very sparsely furnished, but you could renovate that into whatever you need, because I also feel like when people download my houses, they probably customize. Granted, you're probably going to customize the bedrooms as well, because you're not going to have the exact Sims that I had in mind when I was building this. But you're probably going to change a skill building room into the skills you would need for your specific Sims. But anyway, in this room, I didn't have a specific kid in mind, I don't think. I did use a lot of green, and I really loved how this came out. It's just so cozy. It wasn't like too kid-centric. It was like more grown-up furniture, but like lots of kid toys and books and, you know, book bags. I don't know. I just thought it was really cute, and I love using this shelf. I almost never use that one that has like the purse and stuff hanging from it. It's a really cute item. I think that came with kids' room stuff. I might be wrong on that, but I think that's where that came from. That came out forever ago. Now, what year was that even? The game has been out for 5 years now. That's just so crazy to me. But anyway, I also added a cork board above the desk, and then we changed out this rug for another one. I changed my mind about that a few times, and then we're just adding a rug in the hallway, checking out everything, and then realizing I have a garage to furnish. So we're going to quickly add down all of the gym equipment I wanted to have in here, and a TV and like stereo and stuff, so you have a nice place to just relax, watch some television, and get your work on going. But we're going to be coming to the end of the video here now and heading into screenshots. I hope you guys did enjoy this build. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and if you click that bell, it'll turn on notifications so you'll be notified of every single time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching. I will see you all soon, and have a fantastic day. Bye, everybody.